Hi, my name is Sue DEIGAARD, and I am the president of the Houston Independent School District Board of Education. I want to welcome you all to the HISD family. As both a board member and a mother of an HISD graduate, as well as a current HISD student, I believe there is nothing more important in a child's education than their teachers. And as the daughter of a high school dropout and the first in my family to graduate from college, I know firsthand the impact public education teachers can make in a student's life. You will not only teach your students to read and write and teach them math, science, history, fine arts, and everything else they need to learn, but you will teach them to value and love the process of learning. Now, more than ever, our kids are going to need to be inquisitive as well as creative problem solvers and lifelong learners who are able to take the knowledge and skills they acquire from you and apply it to the rapidly changing world in which they live and grow. Whether you are new to teaching or an experienced teacher new to HISD, you are beginning your career here during one of the most challenging times in our nation's and our world's history. Even under the best of circumstances, it can be a daunting task to be a teacher entrusted with the futures of the young lives you serve. But now, during the COVID pandemic, the familiar and time-tested ways to educate your students that you've gained through your educational and professional experiences may not be possible, and you may be asked to teach in new and unfamiliar ways. Worse yet, you may be fearful for your own health and that of your students. I want to reassure you that as board president, I am committed to the values our board approved through our emergency constraints this past spring, which are publicly shared on the HISD website. Student learning, both academic and social and emotional, will continue, and the health and safety of our students and employees is of utmost importance while we fulfill that core mission. Now, more than ever, our students need us. For many of our HISD kiddos, even with the COVID health crisis, a school building may be their only safe space, and you, their teachers, may be their only trusted adults. But the students we all serve are the future of our nation and our world. Each of you has our future leaders and innovators in your classroom, whether your students enter that room through a doorway or a computer, and they are counting on the HISD family to rise with new ideas and practices to meet the challenges of today, so that their generation can rise and meet the challenges of tomorrow. I've always seen teachers as a sort of time traveler. You take the knowledge of the past and present, and you carry it into the future through your students. And you impact not just the children in your classroom today, but every person they will connect with through the rest of their lives for generations beyond today. And there really is no profession more powerful to change the world than that. So thank you for choosing to teach in HISD. And thank you for your commitment and service to our students. I hope you have a great year.
Hi, I'm Dr. GRENITA LATHAN. Welcome to our new Teacher Academy. We're so glad that you're joining Team HISD. I'm confident that your time in the new Teacher Academy will be incredibly valuable as you prepare to step into your new roles. You will meet colleagues who will help you on your journey in our work to serve the educational needs of the nearly 210,000 students in HISD. It goes without saying that we are confronting unprecedented challenges relating to the spread of COVID-19 across our city. As educators, we have been forced to make many difficult yet critical decisions on behalf of our children. While face-to-face instruction is always our preferred method of learning, the health and safety of our students, staff, and families is our number one priority. With this in mind, we recently launched the Reconnect Safely, Return Strong HISD Reopening Plan. All students will begin the 2021 school year virtually on September 8th. Virtual instruction will continue for 6 weeks through Friday, October 16, 2020. On Monday, October 19, 2020, face-to-face instruction for all students will begin. However, please know that this date is subject to change based on COVID-19 conditions across the city of Houston and recommendations from local, state, and federal health officials. HISD parents will have the option to opt out of face-to-face instruction for their children entirely for the fall semester and school year. For more information on our reopening plan, I encourage you to visit www.houstonisd.org. I understand that for some of you, virtual learning may be uncomfortable at times, but I want you to know that HISD will provide you with the resources and training necessary to support you as you educate children virtually. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything you do for our children. I wish you all the best as you embark on your new, excited journey as teachers at HISD. Once again, welcome to Team HISD.
Good morning to our newest members of Team HISD. My name is Julia DIMMIT and I'm the Chief Human Resources Officer. One of the jobs working in HR is to find the best possible talent that we can for our district. And if you're seated out there right now, you are that talent. So welcome to our brand new rookie teachers. We will be cheering you on. We know that you're going to succeed. And welcome to our teachers that decided to maybe come from another district, from out of state, from somewhere else. You finally found the place to be. And as I said, we are happy to have you here. HISD is an extremely large district, but that gives us a lot of additional people to make sure that you have the support you need to be successful. You always hear us talk about student success, but the only way we're going to have student success is to make sure our teachers have the tools that they need so they can be successful too. And we are here to serve and ensure that you will have the best 2020-2021 school year, what we call the year of flexibility, because we are entering into uncharted territory, unknown waters, but we are going to be there with you side by side to make sure that together we will succeed. That's the spirit of Team HISD. At this time, I would like to introduce the Superintendent's Cabinet. They not only support the superintendent, but they oversee various departments that all make sure that our students and our employees can be the very best they can every single day.
Good morning. My name is Sylvia Trin. It is my honor and pleasure to bring greetings to you, our new teachers. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for accepting to embark on this journey and teach our students. I can honestly tell you that of all the various positions that I've had in my career thus far, it was teaching that I found to be the most rewarding and the most influential. It is because of teachers that all other professions are possible. Please know that we are committed to guiding and supporting you on this beautiful journey. I know our students are in caring and capable hands. Thank you and welcome to Houston ISD.
Hi, my name is Yolanda Rodriguez and I am the Chief Academic Officer. Welcome to HISD. Academics is your best friend as they provide the curriculum and all the supports you need to be able to have a successful school year. The one piece of advice I would give all our new teachers is to ask questions. No question is invalid, and we are here to support you. We wish you all the best as we start on this phenomenal new year.
Hello, my name is Rebecca SUAREZ. I am the Chief of Communications in HISD. I want to welcome you to our district. We are very excited that you decided to join us. And I want to share a little bit about how we can help you in teaching students. So we have a communications department where we can support you with providing guidance with the website, if you need any type of flyers designed, if you need some type of communications. Also, if you have information that we can broadcast and share with our media partners, we can help you in ensuring that we get some coverage as well. So we encourage you to reach out to us. Any type of communications need, we are here to help you. You can find more information on our website, houstonisd.org. Again, have an amazing year, and remember, we are here to work with you, and we are in this together.
Good morning. My name is Pete Lopez, and I'm the Chief of Police for the Houston Independent School District. I would like to take a moment to congratulate you and welcome you into the district. If I could be any service to you, please don't hesitate to reach out to the police department. We're here to work together to keep our kids and our staff safe. Thank you. Congratulations.
Good morning. My name is Scott GILHOUSEN. I'm the Chief Information Officer for the Houston Independent School District, and I wanted to welcome the new teachers. So, wanted to wish you guys a wonderful school year, and knowing that this is the school year of flexibility. So in the event that you have any technology needs, feel free to reach out to me or anybody of my team. We're here to support you.
Welcome, new teachers. My name is EUGENE SALAZAR. I'm the Interim Chief Operations Officer. I just wanted to wish you good luck this year and stay safe.
Hello, new HISD teachers. My name is Rick CRUZ and I'm the Chief of Strategy and Innovation. As a former teacher who began his career in HISD, I want to congratulate and welcome you all to our district. And my big advice to you is to make sure that you build authentic and true relationships, not just with your students, but with your staff from whom you can learn quite a bit. Welcome again.
Welcome aboard to Team HISD. My name is Elnita Hutchins Taylor, and I serve as the General Counsel for the Houston Independent School District. In that role, my department provides legal advice to the board, the superintendent, and the leadership team on a myriad of legal issues, from personnel issues to business issues, all things to keep the district in compliance with the laws, regulations, and policies that impact the school district. My best advice to you is don't be afraid to ask questions. Seek out a seasoned professional when you are in doubt. Maintain professional relationships with your students, with the parents, and with your colleagues. And finally, maintain the enthusiasm for the profession that you have today. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Hello, my name is Glenn Reed. I'm the Chief Financial Officer for the district. The areas that I have, of course, fall under the financial umbrella for the district. I have our Controller's Office, which has our accounting, payroll, and accounts payable departments. I have our Budgeting and Financial Planning Department, which has all of our budget analysts that support our campuses and our departments, as well as external funding, which manages the district's grants, donations, and our federal title dollars. Also have our procurement department. They are responsible for purchasing for the district, ensuring that we have vendors that our schools and departments can utilize to purchase goods and services that they need. Also have the risk management department, who's responsible for the district's property insurance, auto insurance, any kind of claims, as well as district safety plan, and also ensuring the schools and districts and buildings are doing the drills that they're required to do every year. Also have our district's benefits, health insurance, our dental insurance, and so forth that you all do in open enrollment every year. I also have workers' comp, unemployment, also our Medicaid finance team, who does all the billing for our Medicaid services that we provide to our students. So pretty good size area, but I've got a great team that supports me. If I was going to give any advice to teachers this year, I think I would say have patience. With your students, with your colleagues, with the district, with our parents, with our community. This is new to all of us. This has never happened before, and I think everybody just needs to have a little patience as we all work through this, and we'll have a great year. So teachers, wish you the best year coming up. You all can do it. And our kids need you. You're an important part of our kids' lives. So thank you for what you do, and have a great year.
New teachers, welcome to Team HISD and to New Teacher Academy. My name is Angela MILON, the Officer of Leadership and Teacher Development. Teaching is an amazingly rewarding endeavor, and our current conditions are an opportunity to reshape education. This week, you will experience an array of learning specifically crafted for you and your campus needs. So take advantage of this new virtual environment. It's a unique opportunity that's being modeled for us as we experience digital learning from the student perspective. And while we may not have it perfect yet, we will learn new ideas for how we will make it work for our scholars. Today, you will hear from district leaders, staff, and students, all dedicated to helping you start this school year successfully. This school year is like no other as we all continue to navigate the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Team HISD is committed to two primary goals: providing a high-quality education for all students and ensuring the safety of both our students and staff. New Teacher Academy will prepare you in providing exemplar education in your classroom, both virtually and for when we're able to return to the brick and mortar setting. As you go through your first year in HISD, I want you to keep in mind these 5 big ideas. 1, build relationships right away and make connections with students, colleagues, and parents. Depending on others for advice and support and tapping into your peers for knowledge and support will help you to be successful. Meet children where they are and give them what they need. We all learn at different spaces and in different paces. So make sure that you're ready to meet your students where they are to give them exactly what they need. Be a lifelong learner.
Familiarize yourself with district resources and opportunities. And the first few weeks are crucial for routines and expectations. Last, be patient with yourself and others. Now more than ever, be open-minded and flexible with grace for yourself and your students. New Teacher Academy is just the beginning of multiple learning opportunities to help you navigate your first year in Houston ISD. So take advantage of all the district has to offer. New Teacher Academy will be a virtual experience comprised of 3 strands. The first one is HISD onboarding, which is comprised of new employee orientation and TADS, which is our teacher appraisal and development system that the district uses to appraise and guide teacher development. The second one is context, policies, and practices. Starting with today's New Teacher Academy kickoff and including learning about HISD Connect, our student information system, and Power Teaching Gradebook, as well as a variety of opportunities to learn HISD practices from multiple departments. And last is our HISD curriculum. Throughout the morning, we will share examples of the exceptional talents of Houston ISD students. You will also hear from our sponsors who support New Teacher Academy and provide helpful resources for your professional and personal life. During the session, a survey link will be provided to capture your attendance. Completion of the survey will serve as evidence of your completion of today's kickoff, so make sure you get that completed. Be sure to stick around until the end of this morning's live event when we share the logistics of successfully navigating the virtual New Teacher Academy. We are excited to welcome you to Team HISD. Make the most out of our New Teacher Academy. Together, we will reconnect safely and return strong. Now more than ever, HISD is prioritizing social and emotional learning to ensure teachers and students have a genuine opportunity to be successful. We must support our scholars as they learn to be positive members of the classroom community, develop self-awareness, and build new relationships and act with kindness and empathy. Today, you will hear the perspective of a teacher, a student, and a district leader. 7. A renowned spoken word artist and counselor at Kashmir High School will share his perspective on teaching in the new normal and tapping into your superpower as a teacher. You will hear from this year's winners of the Foley and Lardner MLK Junior Oratory Competition, Brandon Kerbal, a 4th grade student from Crespo Elementary School. Students were challenged to channel the late civil rights leader's passion and charisma in original speeches about what they think Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s vision would be for America in 2020. Brandon was awarded first place for his original speech tackling the timely topics of school safety and gun control. HISD has an entire department dedicated to social emotional learning, helping teachers generate a safe and engaging learning environment. Dr. Roberta Scott, director of HISD's SEL department, has been supporting efforts to dismantle the school-to-prison pipeline. She has worked to support the growth of culturally responsive and emotionally safe learning environments through leading alternatives to punitive discipline measures, restorative practices, and implicit bias efforts. As a district, we are dedicated to providing teachers the support needed to care for the social emotional needs of students while still maintaining the boundaries of professionalism. Our focus is on developing the fundamental emotional and social competencies to build and deepen a positive school climate. As a new teacher in HISD, you play an important part in creating a safe and nurturing school environment to develop students who are not only academically successful, but who are also capable of understanding their emotions, managing impulses, and positively establishing relationships.
It was just like any other day at my school, Crespo Elementary. It's about 2:15 in the afternoon and I'm sitting at my desk. I'm in 4th grade and my teacher, Miss Rice, is going over tomorrow's homework. Then the intercom beeps and all the students look up at the speaker and wait for the announcement. And I think to myself, this is a little strange because announcements usually happen at 2:40 and this one's early. Then my principal, Miss Ramon, says in a calm, cool voice, "This is the lockdown. Miss Rice then walks to the already locked door. You see, in elementary schools, we must always keep the doors locked so that you have to be let into the room. That way, a stranger can't walk in without the teacher knowing. Then she tapes a small piece of black construction paper over the tiny window in the door so that nobody can look in and see if there are students in the room. Then the lights are shut off and the blinds are closed. We are told to gather around her and crouch down like this. And we are told not to say a word, not a single word. And we all sit in the dark wondering what is happening to our school. And then a group of Millie's friends start to giggle. And Miss Rice gives them that teacher look. You know, the look that all teachers learn. Eventually, that, do I have to say be quiet again look, and I tell myself, this is just an alarm, a drill. I hope. And then I hear a pow, pow, pow. And it's Josh over there in the corner trying to make people laugh. He thinks it's funny, but I don't. I should feel safe in my school, but instead I feel scared and anxious. Maybe Joshua feels the same way too and is using his sense of humor to break the tension for himself and for other students. What my classmates and I are practicing is called an active shooter drill, and it is what we are taught in case an emergency arrives. Our teachers are showing us how to save our own lives. And finally, after the longest 3 minutes of my life, Miss Ramone beeps in and says, all clear. I don't believe that Dr. King would have imagined that school children are taught to huddle in the corner in order to protect themselves from an active shooter. I don't believe that Dr. King would have imagined that this would be our America in 2020. But it is. I believe Dr. King would have wished that no one would feel scared to go to school or a concert or any public event. Sometimes I feel we are further from Dr. King's dream than ever. What are we, as a nation, going to do about this recent rise in gun violence? It is true that it is our constitutional right to bear arms, but when our Constitution was written all those years ago, there is no such thing as a semi-automatic rifle that shoots 150 rounds a minute, whose sole purpose is to kill. Maybe we should look at how permits are given to carry firearms. It's easier to get a gun permit than to get a driver's license. We don't even require a background check to buy a gun. Or maybe it's a mental health care system that allows people to fall through the cracks. Gun control is such a difficult issue, and I wish Dr. King was here today. But as we all know it, he himself was a victim to gun violence. But if he was here, I am sure that he would have a plan to make America safe again. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to the New Teacher Academy. I am Dr. Roberta Scott, Director for the Social and Emotional Learning here in Houston Independent School District. I started off my career as a classroom teacher 16 years ago, and since I have served in many capacities within the district. In 2017, HISD created the Social and Emotional Learning Department to coordinate the implementation and growth of culturally responsive and emotionally safe learning environments through a multi-tiered system of supports. Also known as SEL, we develop resources that help our students and our teachers develop the skills to manage their emotions, form positive relationships, feel empathy for others, and make responsible decisions. We believe SEL has a direct correlation to improving students' academic outcomes, and it prepares them for the global world outside of HISD. We have made it a priority to focus on our student needs and the skills inside and outside of our classrooms. I am excited about this opportunity for our students to experience your role as a new teacher in addressing the social and emotional learning needs. Today, I encourage you to be a voice and not an echo. We know that growing up can be tough and difficult. And as our students are evolving, they are grappling with new ideas and influences that will shape who they are to become. Our students today are under a lot of pressure, and they are suffering from issues more than ever before, and not to mention COVID. They're going through their awkward stages in life on social media while being consumed by technology. This is why it is important for us to increase our involvement of our students' social and emotional learning needs by looping in more counselors, social workers, licensed psychologists, and other mental health services for help. The idea is this: in order for our students to continue to be successful academically, we must also meet their social and emotional learning needs. Why does SEL matter? SEL isn't one more thing being added to your plate. It is the plate. As part of the district's commitment to improving the SEL wellness of our students, our department has developed, implemented, and partnered with many initiatives, and in some cases, we're one of the only school districts in the United States to participate in an international study on social and emotional skills, and we've launched the only nationwide youth lead model, which is a law enforcement assisted diversion program. As direct connection to our HISD vision for SEL learning, our department also aligns with the district's strategic priorities to ensure our students' health, safety, and well-being is continued by serving more students through our Every Community, Every School initiative, and by providing additional resources. By better supporting our students' social and emotional needs, we can help improve their academic outcomes. Now, as we prepare our students to return, it is important to remember as classroom teachers that we cannot do this alone without the support from you. With every one of you involved in helping us, we can continue this work in understanding and developing the district's initiative and the resources that improve our student academic, emotional, and physical skills. The SEL team is committed. We're committed to increasing awareness for students, our teachers, parents around mental health, trauma-informed practices, mindfulness, and resources to improve outcomes for all of our students. We are equipped more than ever before to respond to the number of needs to address our students and families during and after this pandemic. We have expanded our plan for recovery and the reentry of our schools that encompass mitigating the impact of academic learning and addressing the mental health toll caused by the pandemic. Now more than ever, you as a classroom teacher, it is important to demonstrate empathy, resilience, and the ability to build relationships virtually to strengthen our students. Some things to look forward to this coming up school year. We have designed multiple opportunities for you as teachers to connect, heal, and cultivate your own SEL competencies and your capacity. We have created emotionally and physically safe, supportive, and engaging environments that promote all students' social and emotional development. We have worked to address the serious gaps in the mental and behavioral health by continuing to provide the best possible services that more and more of our students and staff are able to gain access to treatment. This work provides many of our students across the district with expanded and direct access to resources. We recently hired an additional 15 mental health specialists to support students and parents in crisis, to provide counseling to those who experience trauma or those that have mental health concerns. We've launched an online SEL curriculum designated to foster communication, connection, and community by teaching those coping skills, self-awareness, self-regulation, problem-solving, decision-making for both inside and outside of our classrooms. Our services also helps provide the necessary conditions for reducing the effects of trauma, the practice of self-care in order to mitigate the effects of stress and compassion fatigue, the cultural competency of understand the unique experience of trauma and the effects trauma plays in development of our students. We have developed support systems that are equipped to build resiliency and emotion regulation skills that are both critical for students and you, our teachers. With the development of the Trauma Toolkit, we have included tips and strategies for you as classroom teachers to help develop safety guidelines for your classrooms virtually and face-to-face. We have tons of videos with strategies to support your emotional well-being, as well as strategies to help our students feel safe, supported, and connected. We've created student lessons and activities for you to utilize that focuses on the key SEL topics, such as emotions, stress management, support systems, and resilience. We also have access to Panorama. So for you, you will be able to identify strengths and needs as it relates to SEL, culture and climate, and equity across your classrooms. This will give you a target and practices for data through an equity lens. We're going to be shifting from numbers to names to ensure each student is on the path to success. We're going to balance responding to the now and preparing for the unknown. This includes providing you with developmentally appropriate strategies for understanding and regulating emotions, practicing self-care, and guiding our families to help create supportive home learning environments, and to be able to foster an overarching commitment to creating that connectedness across the physical distance. As of date, we have reached over 15,000 parents or families via our weekly webinars and our social and emotional learning virtual services. We have implemented the HISD Let's Stay Connected 24-hour crisis line. We have serviced over 800 families to provide direct mental health services to our students, our teachers, and our parents. Other things to look for this upcoming school year. Let's talk SHOP. The SEL department consists of 6 focus areas. Number 1, crisis intervention and response, which includes trauma-informed practices, de-escalation, restorative discipline practices, nonviolent crisis prevention, implicit bias, cultural awareness, and classroom management. Some of the interventions that we provide to our teachers or our suicide risk protocol procedures, our threat assessment protocol procedures, and our non-suicidal self-injury protocols. Number 2, our behavior interventions and SEL support measures. We support trainings and behavior supports into the classrooms via observations and providing feedback around positive learning environments. We support you as classroom teachers around delivering SEL learning activities and how to utilize data to provide targeted supports to improve behavior outcomes for your students. We also provide direct, ongoing counseling to our students on mental health and behavior health. We focus on targeted support for Tier 3 interventions and intensive mental health services for our students and our staff. Focus Area 3, our Mental Health Wellness Initiative, which consists of 11 schools and over 300 students that directly receive services through the University of Houston social work interns and on-site counseling partnerships. We've initiated an adult SEL model to address the mental health needs of you, the classroom teacher. We provide trainings for SEL and literacy. We provide trainings around integrating SEL into your academics, teacher burnout, test anxiety, and many, many more. Focus area number 4, student discipline management. We offer preventive trainings on the Code of Student Conduct for campus behaviors, trainings for Chapter 37, which provide updates on alternatives to exclusionary practices, effects on exclusionary practices, and disciplinary management programs. We also are proactive with classroom management programs such as CHAMPS and STOIC. This provides the connectedness and exclusionary practices for our school-wide positive behavior plans. Basically affects the consistent responses to the misbehavior. Another intervention that falls under discipline management is our Education First DAEP, diversionary program, for the first time drug offenders. This program was established in 2018 to reduce the number of exclusionary responses for our first-time drug offenses. We've had over 820 referrals for the last 2 years. It addresses potential drug dependency issues so that treatment can be sought immediately through referrals to a higher care agency. It educates our students regarding the consequences of drugs and alcohol. Focus area number 5, our Sandy Hook Say Something Anonymous reporting system. It is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week crisis response. This allows our students, our scholars, and our parents to submit at-risk behaviors via an app, website, or the crisis hotline. All tips are triaged and a certified crisis counselor responds, and they are anonymous. Focus area number 6, our dual status and adjudicated youth department. The primary goal is to ensure that all students in the dual system of foster care and probation and other earlier on present adjudicated youth are identified and treated equitably to graduate from high school with college readiness, career readiness, and military readiness, or post-secondary. Our dual status and adjudicated youth office works closely with the cross-functionality with other HISD departments via initiatives, programs, trainings, educational, and parent events to increase awareness of our adjudicated youth and to also ensure that these scholars receive equitable services. Our student impact supports to connect our student to academics, our teachers, and our campuses through case management and referrals to opportunities for campuses for high school graduation and post-secondary. Our No More Victims program utilizes a peer support system led by experienced adults who facilitate in the area of emotionally safe space to allow our scholars to address the challenges in their lives. We also have the citywide implicit bias initiative, which is a cross-sector initiative to address the school-to-prison pipeline. It develops actionable policies and recommendations for school discipline reform, and it prevents scholars from entering the justice system. The No Place for Hate, with the Anti-Defamation League, Houston Coalition of Hate, and the citywide efforts to address implicit biases for school discipline reform, prevents incidents of hate, biases, discrimination, and violence against others with student-led activities that build understanding. I've said a lot. In closing, think about this. As a teacher new to HISD, student outcomes don't change until adult behaviors change. I encourage all of you to absorb the information provided today in the upcoming trainings and utilize this as a time for you to truly transform learning for all of our scholars. You have to be a thermostat rather than a thermometer. A thermostat shapes the climate, and a thermometer just reflects it. The worst thing you could tell a scholar is to be successful, but become well adjusted to an unjust status quo, as opposed to telling a scholar, be great, and being maladjusted to an unjust status quo. Let's do this work together and have everyone's buy-in as we help our HISD scholars achieve the absolute best socially, emotionally, and academically. Thank you and have an awesome school year.
The most important year of a teacher's career is the first year, when teachers are making the exhilarating leap from preparation to practice. For many, it's a time of extraordinary professional growth. Hi, I'm Charla, Chancellor of HISD's New Teacher University. Along with the Teacher Career Development Team, we've designed an exceptional professional learning curriculum just for you, the new teacher. This New Teacher University plan will provide you with a personalized PD roadmap to ensure complete success as you journey through induction, development, and support in HISD Year 1 and beyond. At first, all new teachers will learn about the required and recommended PD offered for their professional growth, the available support systems on campus and in the district, and the priority tasks and deadlines for the Teacher Appraisal and Development System, commonly referred to as TADS. Being new to the teaching profession can be filled with both excitement and anxiety. The New Teacher University plan has narrowed the focus of development to help novice educators quickly maneuver through and improve essential skills while building and maintaining confidence in their effectiveness as teachers. New Teacher Support has 3 main goals. Goal 1, create a comprehensive induction experience for all new teachers, which includes starting the academic year with the New Teacher Academy and campus orientation. Goal 2, to offer quality professional learning experiences that help to improve teachers' effectiveness, like the New Teacher University Summer Bridge and New Teacher Summits. The HISD New Teacher University plan offers multiple options and modalities for teachers to increase skills in instructional effectiveness, data-driven instruction, instructional technology, cultural proficiency and special populations, and much more. Visit OneSource Me Learning to review and begin customizing your own plan for success in HISD. Goal 3, to provide a wide-ranging support system for new teachers that encourages their commitment to serving HISD students for many years to come.
Your primary academic advisors are your campus-based mentor or campus buddy and your campus induction coordinator. Additional available support on campus consists of your appraiser, your grade level department chair, your teacher specialist, instructional specialist, your teacher leader, your professional learning community, district support, teacher development specialists, instructional coordinators, and your personal university advisors, the Teacher Career Development Team. Being the 7th largest district in the nation, with roughly 215,000 students, 287 schools, and 28,000 employees, HISD offers a wealth of resources to meet your personalized professional development needs. The needs of new teachers vary greatly. Remember, your individual success is important to us. We're all here to support you. HISD's Teacher Appraisal and Development System, or TADS, is designed to ensure effective teaching in every classroom, which ultimately translates into improved student outcomes. The appraisal system is built around constructive feedback and individualized professional support. Teacher development is aligned to HISD's instructional practice rubric, comprised of criteria for teacher effectiveness in planning, instruction, and professionalism. HISD has hundreds of teachers who aren't just good, they're great. For a district like HISD, where 80% of our students are economically disadvantaged, top teachers make all the difference. We know that the New Teacher University Plan will help you complete Year 1 by growing your instructional effectiveness, resulting in more positive student outcomes. Welcome to HISD, where your educator success begins.
HISD employs numerous new teachers every day. With the attempt to assist these teachers in their own specific content area, the Teacher Career Development Team created a program called MINT, Mentor of Instruction for New Teachers. MINT is comprised of some of HISD's most highly effective teachers that will serve as professional facilitators. MINT will provide new teachers with support that is timely, contextualized, and relevant, with solutions that work in our district. Teachers learn best from other highly effective teachers. As some of the best teachers in the district, MINT teacher leaders will share their instructional expertise by collaborating with new teachers who teach the same content area or grade level. MINTs will also serve as session facilitators of new teacher professional learning, including pedagogy, assessment, lesson planning support, understanding curriculum, and building a positive virtual and face-to-face classroom environment. MINTs will also focus on a handful of HISD's effective practices that best align to their strengths in the classroom. Our goal is to build a community of teachers in their shared subject area or grade level and focus on improving student outcomes by providing tailored training, support, and resources throughout the summer months and the school year. Now, let's hear a little bit more from our MINT leads.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I teach Algebra 1 at Chavez High School. For me, it's really important that my actions align with my values, and I embrace my ability to live a choice-filled life. This is a hope that I strive to make possible for my students. I acknowledge that there are many places to teach and ways to have an impact. Thank you for trusting us in HISD with your development. Over the years, I've seen so many development opportunities happen for teachers in this district. MINT is one example. Career pathways, district cohorts, and the district advisory committee are others. Please start to look for these programs as you hone your craft and seek to broaden your impact as a teacher leader in this district.
Hi, my name is Greg Cabay. I'm a 5th grade teacher at Parker Elementary. I teach reading and language arts.
I was initially drawn to the MINT program because of my own personal experience as a beginning teacher. I had a wonderful mentor, and I know how valuable that can be for new teachers. And I was excited to have the opportunity to play that same role. And so I'm very much looking forward to this and looking forward to working with everyone.
We are looking forward to meeting all of you and creating a safe space where we can collaborate, where we can hold each other accountable. But I think that most importantly, to be there for each other in the good days when we're celebrating the many milestones and the challenging days where we might need some uplifting words.
I am Marlo Diozamita, and I've been a teacher for the past 26 years. Let me share with you that whatever you do in your classroom could truly impact the lives of your students. Teaching is one of the very few professions that can truly change our society. As your mentor teacher, we are here to help you navigate your first years in education. We may not have the answer to all of your questions, but we will help you find a solution to some of the pressing issues that you encounter in your classroom. Reach out to us if you have questions. We're always here and we'll be rooting for your success.
Our role as MINT teacher leaders is to support you, beginning teachers, by providing an additional person to help you navigate your first year. We are teaching the same content at the same time, and we will be there to help you when those questions arise. Since we're not next door, we can help answer those sometimes embarrassing questions that you might feel insecure asking teachers on your team. Many times those are the most important questions. We have all been there. We have had questions through our first year teaching, and now you have access to a committed partner that is doing the work along with you.